Chapter 2. Bind. "Hey, Vaughn," called Dad. "Yeah, Dad. Come down here for a second. I have something to share with you," Dad called from the kitchen. "All right. Be down in a minute," I yelled from downstairs. Vaughn was working on an idea for the show before his dad called him. There were some kids down at the mall that had their own breakdancing group. They usually performed on weekends right outside of the food court for any spare change shoppers were willing to give them. From the looks of their baseball caps that they placed on the ground surrounding their makeshift dance floor, it doesn't look like they bring home much money. If you then split that money between about 5 guys and 3 girls, that really doesn't leave much per person. But I guess like me, they do it for love, the love of hip hop. These kids were good too. They made it to the second to last round of Battle Cruise, a nationally televised dance contest where crews from all over the nation compete to determine the best street dance team. Hip hop isn't just about MCing. It also involves breakdancing and graffiti art. They all work together in harmony, almost like an ecosystem, all parts relying on each other to survive. These are the types of people I need for my show. I know they can take my performance to the next level. My rhymes, their dance moves, nothing but perfection. Plus, I can't afford to pay them, so the fact that they dance for pennies really works to my benefit. I'll have to approach them with the idea next time I'm at the mall. Besides, I need to go there anyway to look for an outfit for the show. I'll also stop by to see my grandfather at the Senior Living Center. It's about time for our monthly chess game. Gramps is really getting up there in age, so we never finish a game during one visit. In fact, we've been playing this current game for the past 3 months, slowly and methodically. I usually don't have that much patience when I play, but this is Gramps, so I don't mind making the exception. My grandfather always has some wisdom to drop on me, no matter what situation I present to him. One time I asked him what I should do to get the attention of Cheryl Campbell, one of the prettiest girls in class and who I've had a crush on since 3rd grade. I told Gramps that she never seemed to notice me, even as MC Ponzi. It just never seemed to impress her. Gramps told me that although he really didn't understand hip-hop and called it a bunch of noise, he did realize that the art of hip-hop is music and poetry. So he told me to drop the MC Ponzi and the music and just be Vaughn with poetry. "Write her a poem, Vaughn," Gramps said. "Make it simple and to the point. And most importantly, be yourself." So I did. The poem went something like this. "Although you never notice me, and sometimes it's like I'm not there, you have been on my mind each year after year. From 3rd grade till now, your beauty remains the same. Your smile is like the sun that can clear up any rain. I like the way you talk and those stylish clothes you wear. So please don't be offended, because I can't help but stare." And you know what? It worked. Well, at least it did briefly. For one whole week, Sherry and I were boyfriend and girlfriend. But when Barry won that pie contest, she realized that she likes smart guys. And even though I get good grades, come on, how do you compare with international fame? Go figure. Although it didn't last long, I still appreciated Gramps' advice. He always knew what to say. Plus, I always walked away with a cool $5 in my pocket. "Vaughn!" exclaimed his father. "Did you forget that I asked you to come down? I have something important to show you." "I'm coming down now," I replied. Wow, I got so caught up in thinking about the show and visiting Gramps that I must have been daydreaming. I hurried downstairs. Dad was sitting in the kitchen. "What's going on, Dad?" I asked. "Check this out," said Vaughn's father. "There's an amateur chess tournament coming up in Alexandria, Virginia, and the grand prize is $1,000 for your age group. I found out about it late, so I had to send in the admission fee right away without asking you about it. But with a $1,000 grand prize, I didn't think you would mind. Plus, it's only about an hour and a half from here." "No, not at all, Dad. I don't mind. Thanks," Vaughn chuckled. "I just hope I can spend more of the prize money than Barry was able to." This really didn't seem like it would be an issue. That is, until I noticed the date, May 15th. OMG. Gee, this can't be happening. Now, normally this wouldn't be an issue. I mean, I'm no stranger to competing in out-of-town tournaments. That's nothing new. But 2 Saturdays from now is also the same day as the Spring Talent Show. This is such bad luck, and it's the only year that the school talent show happens to fall on this weekend. It's usually one evening after school, but this year they had so many participants that they wanted to give everyone who signed up a chance to really display their talents. So, what am I going to do? I'm now committed to both. I've been planning out my performance for the Spring Talent Show for weeks, but I don't want to disappoint my father either. Man, this is crazy. I need to speak to someone who always seems to have the right answer. Gramps.